I'd like to move on to Tangoing, my latest book of poems and art. And you'll begin to see some of my Tango drawings as well. I had two art shows and I was in Buenos Aires recently. People ask me, where are you living now? I say, nowhere, you know. They say, well, home is where the cat is. And she's not here with me, so home is in Houston right now. But I've been in Tokyo for 5 years, and then after that I was in Bangkok for about 5 months, and this year I was in Buenos Aires for 5 months, and now I'm here with you. Anyway, I want to go through Tango 101. I'm going to read Tangoing first, and just go over some vocabulary you might not know. A tanguero. What's a tanguero? Tango is a person who tangos, right? A milonga is a place where people go to dance milonga, dance tangos, and a milonguero is a person who frequents the milongas. Okay. In Buenos Aires, the tangueros are tangoing to the bandoneon's beat. Violins abandoned, seductive net of music. Dancing with restrained wildness, cunning, controlled, hearts full. Elegantly, these men and women, elegantly, these bellies proudly protruding, beef-eating, dancing to the central tango. Most are genteel and do not steal each other's partners, do not stow knives in their blood. Gliding to the bandoneon's breath, pivoting, swift turns, slow, smooth, bitter, wild, excited, blind turns. Spinning night to dawn, their love lives gouged on their faces, desperate lines deeply. Milongueros expose the history of Argentina on their visages. Dancing rhythms that bodies unravel an unending night, unparalleled oblivion and desire. Desire to forget the lives of misery, to forget Menem, the military dictatorship, disappearances, life savings, and bonds lost. In the Rio de la Plata, tango was born over 100 years ago and carries on. The tango of the lower classes, tango of the chic, often happens at night in La Alta Madrugada. From Africa came its syncopated rhythms. The night continues endlessly. I begin life over. The questions of my life come to me in dreams. The questions come and go. The dances went and came. The men came and went. The destitute suddenly pour, come and go at night. They sift through trash, take paper, cardboard, and recyclables away, leaving disposable trash, pilfered like feathers, receiving a few pesos for a few kilos. Courteous, some say buenas noches with soft eyes. Women and children barrel away paper, men cart away paper, trash picked at, vultures at dead bodies. Cab drivers do not have change for a 20 peso bill, a lack of efectivo. Anapestic by magic, the city, the nation, and its citizens keep on. Where is the fire? At night, fire burns in trash bins on city streets, a huge pier waiting for its sacrifice. Out until 5 or 6 in the morning, milongueros embrace, sucking each other's blood. They lean toward each other's hearts, plucking. Perhaps they will follow each other home, devour the other. Drinking each other's glances and stares, deriving pleasure in dancing, embracing, kicking between each other's legs on crowded floors. Eyes scan. Whom to dance with, whom to avoid. Tables and tables of hungry women, predatory men, courteous, disdainful. Around and around, people draw ochos, flick boleros, flicks of knives. Walls crumbling. I begin life over. I start to read skies, leaves, dawn. The questions of my life float to me in tangos. The questions come and go. The dreams, the men and women. So these are some pictures I took at the Milongas of Buenos Aires. Argentine tango, observations while dancing. The sensual tango with dancers embracing, leaning into the other like so, forehead to forehead. You'll be bewildered to know that the embrace of the tango is physical, yet spiritual. Because you're communing with another human being on a physical level, sometimes you don't know your partner's name. It doesn't matter. And perhaps it is better you don't know your partner's name, political affiliation, likes and dislikes. Sometimes he or she will ask your name at the end of a dance if there's affinity, but one's name is not the issue. What is important is the conversation through gestures, pressures, and geometric shapes made through and by the body. I give myself over to exhilaration, to the tango. You are, this is the beginning. A stellar scape of dancers, of stars emptying, itself of light emitting, commingling with others. A sad thought danced. For what will take your breath away, you come to this dance hall, to this place of bodies, spirits waiting. For the one dance that will satisfy your night, you come. To fill your vessel, to create a moment of wonder. If you are dancing the man's role, you must be confident, deliberate, precisely knowing what you want to do and what you ask your partner to do. You must hold her securely as if this will be the last dance in which you are intimate with her. And most importantly, you must play with her, listen to her, watch her. What is she suggesting? What is she asking? If dancing the woman's role, you must interpret the leader's signals. You must quiet yourself and listen to what the leader is asking, hinting, and thus flowing as a part of the other's body. If you are knowledgeable at certain points in the dance, you may initiate as well. You may tease, your legs running up the length of his thighs. You can be in earnest, the gallant lady, the seductress. I did this dance performance when I was in New York City at the Asian American Writers Workshop, and I gave a presentation there. I was dancing with my dance partner in New York City, Stefan Zawazdowski. Y todo a media luz los besos, all in half-light. You stand, you dance, you exist. You're being bathed in the half-light of the night of each other. The woman's heels learn that they don't need to touch the ground all the time. But the toe, the balls of the feet will skim the ground as if it were shadow to its shadow. Your legs and feet will learn to articulate for you. Your muscles are relaxed, always relaxed. There is the essence of the sea in your movements, the rhythms of mermaids, music of waves, and the busyness of the port. You tread as if on slippery shells. Slowly, your body will learn your partner's movements, as if swimming with the tides. You learn to respond to your partner's intentions, interpreting your partner's signals. To place, in a way, hands, a signature, complicated yet elegant and nostalgic to music. Violins, cellos, bandoneones, a piano, sometimes a trombone. Fearlessly, the tango envelops, quizzical. Are you delusion's skin? Are you the tanguero or the tango, the dancer or the dance? Are you shoes beat? Are you woman's dress? Are you the hazy hair of the violin's bow? Are you the music itself, ubiquitous, transforming, the bandoneon's vibrato? Are you woman's heel, man's hell, or forehead leading? You are a slinking cat prowling, fearlessly allowing the music to seep into your consciousness, walking the tango walk. The tango is elliptical, circular, and geometric. You are perhaps inevitably working on a mathematical equation as you are dancing. Shapes enter your arena of influence, triangles, squares, circles, never-ending spirals. You turn around him, he turns around you. You move around him, following the music's beat, the bandoneon's pulse, heart's rhythms. You think of everything at once, Ferris wheels, rain, an autumn leaf drifting, the swell of morning dew, flying. The dance, circular, carries you in the wind of its music, evening blue joy on a twilight shore. There is a saying or joke of the differences between the three types of tangos. American tango is the beginning of a relationship. The partners are cordial with one another, getting to know each other. Argentine tango is the high noon of the love affair. The partners are passionate, discovering each other's mysteries. International tango is the coldness after a broken marriage. The partners must deal with each other, snapping heads fiercely like eagles. The next day, it will grow larger than life, more lucid, more intangible, more mysterious, crepuscular, ethereal.